Welcome to qnawire.
Before solving this question, note that the Bohr formula for the wavelength of the emitted photon is this one. It's dependent on a lot of numeric factors that do not depend on the particular atom we are dealing with. So we can call this a constant, say big Y. And for particularly, the K alpha lines results from going from n prime equals to 2 to n equals 1. And this is the definition for the K alpha lines for any given atom. So n prime is always equals to 2 and n is always equals to 1. So again, this is another constant value for any atom. Say this is equals to big N. Then for K alpha lines, particularly for any atom, the Bohr formula tells us the following. 1 over lambda is equals to big Y times big N. Both big Y and big N do not depend on the particular atom we are dealing with, times z minus 1 squared. Then we can use this equation plugging in the values for both the iron and the unknown element. So doing so for the iron results in 1 over lambda iron is equals to y times n times z minus 1, which is 25 squared. On the other hand, doing this for the unknown element, we got 1 divided by lambda unknown is equals to y times n times z minus 1, where z is the atomic number of the unknown element. Now we can divide this by this, and by doing so, we get the following. Lambda I divided by lambda u will be equals to y times n times z minus 1 divided by y times n times 25 squared. This factor simplifies and we get the following relation between lambda and z. Lambda I divided by lambda u is equals to z minus 1 squared divided by 25 squared. And therefore, we can solve for z minus 1 to get the following. Z minus 1 is then equals to 25 squared times lambda I divided by lambda u. And finally, z minus 1 is equals to 25 times the square root of lambda I divided by lambda u. Then we have to calculate what is lambda I divided by lambda u. To do so, we just have to plug in the given values for both lambda I and lambda u. This is the value for lambda I, and this is the value for lambda u. So we have z minus 1 is equals to 25 times the square root of 194 divided by 229. This gives us approximately 23. Then we conclude that z is equal to 24, and therefore our unknown element, by looking at the periodic table, is the chromium.